Did you know that our diet contributes significantly to our cancer risk? Other videos in this channel have covered the relationship of physical activity and drink with the development of cancer. In this video, I will be covering a specific item in our diet and the scientific evidence that has been published on it. As my interest is in breast cancer, that will be my main focus. At the end of the video, I will be sharing how we can modify our diets to reduce our risk of breast cancer. So, if you are interested in how you can lower your own risk of breast cancer through dietary means, stay tuned to find out. In this video, we will be looking at one particular aspect of the diet which is associated with an increased risk of breast cancer. As you know, a balanced diet consists of these 7 components: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and water. Our discussion today will focus on the protein component of the diet. Proteins are important because they help repair and develop our muscles. It is one source of protein that has been found to be associated with a higher cancer risk. Meat is an important source of dietary iron and protein, and we will be reviewing a study which specifically analyzed dietary meat content. In this study, the results of which were published in 2025, the researchers analyzed the burden among adult women of breast cancer attributable to diet high in red meat. Red meats are derived from mammals which have the protein myoglobin, giving them a reddish hue. They include beef, veal, pork, lamb, goat, and venison. This list is not intended to be exhaustive, but merely to provide examples of the commonly eaten red meats. This study was conducted specifically to investigate the impact of red meat consumption on breast cancer risk among adult women. The researchers extracted data from the Global Burden of Disease 2021 study to calculate parameters related to illness. The parameters used were age-standardized rates for mortality and disability-adjusted life years. Sophisticated statistical methods of calculation were used to assess how red meat in diet and other factors affected risks and outcomes of breast cancer. In this study, it was found that globally, the burden of breast cancer attributable to a diet high in red meat has steadily increased across all socio-demographic groups. In high socio-demographic index regions, breast cancer-related deaths rose from approximately 40,000 deaths in 1990 to nearly 80,000 deaths in 2021. This represents a doubling of breast cancer deaths from consumption of red meat over a period of 3 decades. The team of researchers concluded that the global burden of breast cancer linked to red meat consumption is steadily increasing. They feel that there is an urgent need for targeted interventions, such as dietary modifications to reduce breast cancer risks in high-burden areas. So, what does this mean for you and me? It means that if we wish to reduce our personal breast cancer risk, we can do so by modifying our diet, by reducing our consumption of red meat. The National Health Service of the United Kingdom recommends limiting consumption of red meat to no more than 70 grams a day. We can also limit consumption of processed meat products like sausages, salami, and beef burgers. Consume lean cuts of meat wherever possible. Instead of only eating red meat, opt for turkey or chicken without skin as alternative dietary sources of protein. Looking at the analysis performed by Dr. Ding and her colleagues, I wonder if it is possible that by starting on a restricted red meat diet today, whether we could halve the deaths from breast cancer in 30 years' time. I would start reducing my red meat intake today because for all I know, I might be among those who prevent breast cancer for myself. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. If you have found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions about the research article presented, please include a comment or visit the Just Medicine website to submit a private query. It is my aim to help women prevent occurrence and recurrence of breast cancer and to live longer and live more. There are more videos in this channel which empower women to have the knowledge that will help them achieve these goals. I hope you will join me there too. Until we come together again, take care. Cheers.